to announce before I get started. We're gonna go ahead and get into this menu though. Hopefully, I'm not doing anything stupid. Let you guys know in advance, before anything, this is a considered 18 plus stream. So for those who are under the age of 18, I'm basically saying you might want to go to another video. Or, I mean, I'm not condoning anything, and I'm not going to be responsible for anything. I'm just going ahead and put out the guidelines. There will be curse words, maybe some explicit language, maybe some physical bonding with clothes. There will be no nudity in this playthrough. I'm not getting banned from Twitch, nor am I getting banned from YouTube, because I want to show some nudity in a game. Trust me, it looks really real in detail. And if you want to go see it, you can go look it up on Google or any other channel. I'm pretty sure there are other streamers and other content creators that have actually shown it, but I am not going to show it. The closest you're going to get with me is two girls kissing. So, and that's it. I have worked my relationship up with the lady Sarah to the point to where all I have to do is basically say the word and boom, things are gonna happen. But I'm not gonna activate that in my stream. I will activate the two girls kissing, maybe, if I get that option. But I will be doing no sort of showing of any kind of female body parts, whether it is real or pixelated. Okay, so you will not be seeing that. You will also be notified the fact that, again, I do a lot of expressive language. There are a lot of adult innuendos in here, or during the stream. I'm just reminding you guys in advance. So again, let's go ahead and get back to the introductions. Thank you for coming here to Twitch, the stream. Feel free to hit that follow button. It's not going to hurt you at all, trust me. And if you're just popping in and popping out, feel free to say hello in the chat. Chat it up. Talk about anything you want to, as long as it's not too provocative or it affects or you say anything that spoils the gameplay. As for other explicit languages, only certain words will be allowed in the chat. You will know if you said the right word or not. I have everything set up. So if you're joining me on that, feel free to hit the follow button. If you are joining me on YouTube after the stream, by the way guys, I am not actually live on YouTube. This is the after stream, but I am going to say it right here live that I appreciate you guys for coming to watch the video, and for you guys to hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment. So again, same rules apply to you guys. Not too explicit and nothing that will spoil the gameplay. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, as I will be bringing you more in-game content, not only from Dragon Age Inquisitor, but from other games I do play. I don't even know if my controller just like physically disconnected itself with no hesitation. Hope I'm still on here. About to find out here in a second. That was very weird, which means y'all guys are gonna be in a long pause. So I usually take the first 10 minutes, so you guys go ahead and grab your man, grab your girlfriend, grab some popcorn, whip you up a bowl of ramen noodles. That only takes 3 minutes. Put it in a bowl, put some water, throw it in your microwave for 3 minutes, boom, you got ramen noodles. Fix you up a quick snack, get you something to drink. I prefer some water or some orange juice. Orange juice. right about now. But yeah, I suggest you get you something to drink, get you something to eat, get yourself comfy, sit down and enjoy some Twitch and chill from yours truly. I'm supposed to be lighting this up. Okay, so yeah, it seems like my mic is still working. I don't see this. I think this controller is really old. Ooh, excuse me. Ugh, oh my god, why do I feel so I just gross. I want to delete that. I want to delete that. I want to load that. Yeah, so while that's going, I'm gonna be lighting me up some nicotine. There we go, keyword. There's the keyword, alright? There's no marijuana in this. This is straight up nicotine. That means cigarettes. You know, the legal stuff that can actually kill you with cancer and stuff like that. I've heard it all, I've seen all the commercials. Personally, for weed, have you heard anybody actually dying from smoking marijuana? Really? Really? Because I haven't. And if you really want to get into the topic of going religious with it, oh, marijuana is a bad thing. Read Genesis 1:26. That's all I got to say. It's right there at the beginning of the book. It literally tells you that marijuana is not bad until you chemicalize it. Anything's bad once you humanize it or chemicalize it. Period. Just saying. But enough of that. We go to this game. I can't believe my video is a continuous skip line.
My friend.
The mages turned your friend into a demon.
Yes.
You said it was a spirit of wisdom, not a fighter.
A spirit becomes a demon when denied its original purpose.
So they summoned it for something so opposed to its own nature that it was corrupted. Fighting?
I'm just waiting for this controller to disconnect again. What up, asshole?
Let us ask them. A mage! You're not with the bandits?
No shit,
Do you
Sherlock.
have any lyrium
I'm
potions?
sorry.
Most of us are exhausted. We've been fighting that demon.
You
You
idiot.
summoned that demon! Except it was a spirit of wisdom at the time. You made it kill! You twisted it against its purpose! I understand how it might be confusing to someone who has not studied demons, but after you help us,
Whoa.
We are not here to help you.
That was a low blow. Yo, Solace, that's your cue, bro.
Word of advice? I'd hold off on explaining how demons work to my friend here.
Listen to me. I was one of the foremost experts in the Kirkwall.
Shut the F up.
Shut up. You summoned it to protect you from the bandits. Yes. You bound it to obedience, then commanded it to kill. That is when it turned. The summoning circle. We break it, we break the binding. No orders to kill, no conflict with its nature, no demon. What? The binding is the only thing keeping the demon from killing us. Whatever it was before, it is a monster now.
How do you know your life is not in danger now?
Please.
How do you know your life is not in danger now? And you better be lucky that I know the Rift Mage magic. Just letting you know. This shit makes me very, very intelligent. And yes, I did say. I forewarned every one of you guys that there will be explicit language in this stream.
Rifts are gateways to the Fade. I can use that magic to overload the binding more quickly.
Thank you. We must hurry!
Don't that. Oh my god.
Tel abalos en asel atalim. Mamilava halani. Malasuladinadas. Magilani mitanan.
Manuvinen. Dareth Shira.
I know what it said.
I heard what it said. It was right. You did help it.
Now? I must endure.
Let me know if I can help.
You already have. All that remains now is them.
Thank you. We would not have risked the summoning, but the roads are too dangerous to travel unprotected.
You tortured and killed my friend.
We didn't know it was just a spirit. The book said it could help us.
Kill him.
Damn them all. I need some time alone. I will meet you back at SkyHold.
Got it. Now you know you try that crap on me, I'm gonna wipe the floor with you. I'm just letting you know that right now. Yeah, I see Cole is getting used to his How are you guys so close to death? It's like the a-hole came back. You're gonna die. Just let you know that right now. Okay, I see this not working. Again, you're gonna die, Cole.
Look at how the arrow's positioned. He was shot while running. I'd guess bandits.
Excuse me for just a second. Something's a little off. Yeah, something's missing the mark here. If you kind of get what I'm saying. See nothing right. Oh no. Here looking at a rock. Whoa. That looks like a sacrifice. We're gonna change our teams back around to our original team. I think we might have to go to camp to do party change. And if that's the case, there's the inventory right there. We can go in here and go around. Yeah, I don't see. I need to change party members. Yuddy yuddy.
Nothing to report, sir.
Excuse me. Again, thank you guys for coming to the stream. Oh shoot. No. We got to have Dorian in here. Yeah, I think that. Really hard to when you got the light shining in your face. That just doesn't seem well. I wasn't even done with my rotation. Okay. Yeah, sorry. We got 1 of 3. And that's what matters. The next thing we need to do, I know there is a second group in the inland lands. to a camp, which again is literally should be right around the corner. It just came from here. Again, I'm sorry I'm not feeling like my 100% self and all jolly and happy and bouncing around, but again, I'm a little bit under the weather. I don't know what it is, because like I said, I'm not hot or anything. It's just something feels very sickening.
Inquisitor.
What was I about to do? Oh, yeah. Yes. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Less inventory. Okay. These guys are up here, which means we have to go to this camp. Again, thank you guys for coming to the stream. If you are popping in, just type in hello in the chat, see how you doing, see what's going on. Hope everything's going well with you guys. I am recovering, I guess. I don't know. Actually, I'm still in the first stage. I'm trying to find out what's going on. But I'm gonna bring you this quality stream. Maybe streaming might make me feel better. I hear a lot of streamers talking about that, how they don't feel too well and stuff, and it seems like when they start streaming, it's like they feel a whole lot better when they get done streaming than before. Sorry. Most likely, I probably might go straight to sleep after this stream. Sometimes I wish my friends.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
Why are you stuck in the wall? I'm in the ground. In the ground. Are we doing glitch day today? See, I can't even see it right. I'm always wondering why my friends and family and other members, as soon as I start streaming, they're quick to call. Like my phone, my laptop, just everything. I don't get it. Sorry guys, did I just walk up? All of these skips, I'm literally looking at my stream and I see nothing but constant skips, which I had no trouble yesterday from the same room, stream with the same bit rate. But at this point, this is what we're gonna do. Because can we do something about this? Yeah, we need to do something about that right now. I need to get rid of you. And I need to click. I just want to see this. got 2 of 3. Like I said, the third one will not be activated until we get further along in the main storyline quest. Yeah, we got that happening. Let's check our quest journal. Let's see. Memories of the Gray. Okay, I have to speak to him when I get back. Okay, we did as much as Verrett's quest as possible. We got 7 out of 12. The other's going to appear later on in the story again. We found 3 of her circle tombs. The third one will appear later on in the story. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, the only way I'll be able to get to him is by activating the Emerald Graves. That might be a separate stream. We do need to go to the Follow Meyer so we can find the... Oh, I never did that with her. Oh, we got... Oh, okay. Western Close. Oh, wait. We got somebody here for Cassandra. Okay, let's take care of the 2 of these things for Cassandra. We can at least get 3 out of 5 targets eliminated. So, the dude is get as close to... Here. Travel sauce. Ugh, excuse me. Of course, he would be right here. Open. Homeboy's just chilling with his men.
One of flat targets. Really? We're gonna...
It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
You got it. Man, these guys literally set up here right after I claimed this area. Alright, so on that note, we got one target eliminated. We can at least get 3 out of 5. So, what's this? Wait, really? There's a third one down here. Is he with me? Yeah, he is. Okay. I did not know I can get all 3 of the Venatoris in one shot. I thought I had to escalate the storyline for him. But we're about to go see. I saw a rare flower. That was literally from the corner of my eye. Literally. So they must be up there on top of that. Yeah, we're gonna find a way to get up there. Right after I kill this bear. I don't think this is going to be too much of a long stream. I don't know what's going on. I can't really see my stream. I can only see my chat. I don't know what you guys are actually watching. Again, thank you for joining on Twitch. And for you guys who are watching this on YouTube, thank you for coming as well. Hey guys, yeah. Y'all know how this is gonna go, right? Something like this. Please, Dorian. I'm pretty sure his story is going to go on from like 1 until I open up the main quest. But before we get to him and finish up his stuff, we're gonna work on. I see you over there. We're gonna work on Lady Cassandra. Wait, excuse me? Yeah, it's... Oh, we did. We already took him down. Okay, we already did that. Alright, so yeah, it is 2 of 5. Until we get those other 3 areas unlocked, so... Okay. Okay. Can't find anything for him. The only thing I can do is go to the mire and find this other artifact. Of course it's behind the locked door. Of course. I'm pretty sure we need black wall. So, I'm gonna shoot over here to camp. We'll trade Cassandra out for black wall. Trade Dorian in for Vivian. Excuse me. And let me see what we can do with that. Alright. So, there's an inner party change, so bring Sera, bring Black Wall, and Vivian.
Dispatch for you.
I hope I'm going the right way. You know what? Screw that. We're shooting down here. I don't have time to be all that running. I actually want to get this done a little bit quick. This might actually be one of the shortest streams I have. Because, again, I'm not really feeling too well. Whatever's going on, I actually find out. We're almost there. Hopefully the door is not closed. If it's closed, we are terribly screwed. It doesn't look like it from here.
We'll need to look around.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What's his name? All right, Sarah. You know the deal. Love you though. Thank you. Oh my, treasure galore. What we got here? I'm gonna take you and you. Leave you. Really? Yeah. Let's see what's in here. I'll take you and you. Leave you.
history of the Grey Wardens is fascinating.
Alright, so we did that. Alright. I think we're done here. I think it's time for us to head back to SkyHold. Can't even see my mage. But I know she's here. I love that invisibility. Anyway. Let's head back to SkyHold. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Let's head back to SkyHold. And see who we can talk to. That's gonna seem quite interesting. See who we can talk to, check our gardens, check the war table, see if anything got done with the war table, activate some more war table quests. I might save the judgments till right before we get to the end of the main storyline, because I want to judge everybody all at once, like boom, 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 not piece by piece. Because I think some you see why. Yeah, I want to do that, and what's the other thing I want to know?
Inquisitor.
Guess I owe Varric an ale. I wasn't sure you were coming back.
Neither was I for a time. But only a short time. You were a true friend. You did everything you could to help. I could hardly abandon you now.
Where did you go?
I found a quiet spot and went to sleep. I visited the place in the Fade where my friend used to be. It's empty. But there are stirrings of energy in the void. Someday something new may grow there.
What happens when a spirit dies?
It isn't the same for mortals. The energy of spirits returns to the Fade. If the idea giving the spirit form is strong, or if the memory has shaped other spirits, it may someday rise again.
You're saying your friend might come back?
No, not really. A spirit's natural state is peaceful semi-existence. It is rare to be able to reflect reality. Something similar may reform one day, but it might have a different personality. It would likely not remember me. It would not be the friend I knew.
I'll let you get back to work.
All right. Thank you again.
And we finished Solace quest. Let's say before I talk to anybody. That even includes Mr. Blackwall here. Oh, excuse me.
I'm here.
Oh. Okay, so it's the same conversation. from
Nothing right
before.
now. Perhaps in a bit.
Yeah, same conversation. Nothing new. I think Cola's is the same because I haven't found the smuggler letters for him yet. I'm pretty sure Cassandra's is the same. I think the only one who might have changed might have been Dory. Yeah, we're gonna check everybody. Let's start with Cassandra. I'm sorry. I'm tired and I'm not feeling well, so please forgive me for that.
I trust all is well.
Yeah, same thing,
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
same thing. Nothing's changed there. I pick up any like spirit essences. I think I did. I picked up a spirit essence. I'm pretty sure that's not for requisition. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus. I need a quarry.
Nothing?
No.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, very. For you. You know, I chose the wrong table in the first place. I'm supposed to go do tutorial thing, by the way. Let's see how everybody's doing.
Your worship?
We'll talk later.
What about you, big bull?
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
Can you tell me more about Saharan?
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Talva Shoth, my people, and the Vince, you were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog. I never saw any mages, so I figured it was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible in it. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
That's definitely some assassination stuff.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They're civilians, and they were damn good fighters. You have to respect that. Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
Tell me about the Talva Shoth.
When Canary can't handle the fighting in Saharan or lose faith in the Qun, they go rogue. They flee into the wilderness and turn into bandits, attacking everyone. They're vicious, savage. You look at them and you can see why my people needed the Qun to stay civilized.
Isn't that what you did, though?
Hey, when I burned out, I didn't go rogue. I reported in and went where the Ben Hasrath sent me. I'm doing my job, serving the Qun out here. I'm not some bandit. I am nothing like them.
Okay, cool down, bro. Okay, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vince sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
What are things like for the natives of Saharan?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talk to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat. Close quarters fight. He was caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Saharan.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss. Hey, that elven redhead who makes the buns in the kitchen. Is she available? Because I'm getting signals.
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company?
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship, I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Do you prefer Creme or Cremisius?
Crem's faster. The chief's nicknames usually end up sticking.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, Chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Did you always know?
Yes. It's not the most fortunate thing to know about yourself growing up in Tevinter one rung above slavery.
In Kunadar, creme would be an Akunathlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, creme. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the chargers, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain. Something like that.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
So, how'd you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so land at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
You've got a good company, Bull.
Ah, we do all right.
No man can beat the Chargers, 'cause we'll hit you where it hurts. Unless you know what's happened with those cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield, we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
I like his people. I would love to drink with his people. You don't know. They actually seem like the very entertaining group.
Hey, boss. How are you?
I'd like to hear more about the Chargers.
Always happy to talk about my guys. What do you want to know?
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier. and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard ass. He's good for that.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter?
Nah,
But you hate the Vints.
sure. But he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people... It's too much work to hate them one by one.
You don't have any problems with him being a woman?
He's not a woman. Look, I've got horns, you've got pointy ears, and those freaky big elf eyes. We're probably not the best people to go around deciding what's normal. Krem's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up.
That's very interesting. I like to see her. Never mind. I'm not going there. I told you guys. In the windows.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. Their loss. You get my back in a fight and carry your own weight, you're good with me.
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap. Even went giant baiting once.
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned. But he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because... And we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
That was actually your plan? To let a giant chase you?
Yeah, we had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow. Long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess got his giant for the pageant.
Turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive. It's okay, though. We still got paid.
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but their captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drinks.
That's a nice way of saying I killed him.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
You all right, sir? Of course.
Inquisitor?
I wanted to talk about you, if that's all right.
You know, I'm from Tevinter. Wasn't a slave, but even citizens have it rough if they're not mages. I was a soldier, but women joined the ranks under a different program. When they found out I was passing, it got ugly. I ran, met Bull near the border, and ended up here. Not a life I'd wish on everyone, but it'll do.
You said you left Tevinter when they discovered your secret.
Women are allowed to serve, but only in certain ranks and disciplines. I was up for promotion, but the healer I'd bribed to sign off on my physical had to tend to a sick magister. When the replacement healer saw what was or wasn't in my paths, he made threats. It was slavery or death, so I knocked him out and ran.
Why did you decide to live as a man?
I didn't decide anything. I've been like this my whole life. My parents wanted me to marry up. They tried to find me a nice merchant's son. Every day, put on a dress, look into my father's shaving mirror, and just hate myself.
If you had the chance to use magic, would you change all the way?
What? No. I don't want any magic like that within 10 yards of my body. When I was younger, I don't know. Everyone has silly dreams. In Tevinter, dreams like that get you killed. Bull helped me make a good life. Nice armor and a well-placed sock, and I'm happy.
That was also an innuendo for you guys.
What's Tevinter like for a citizen? Someone who isn't a slave or a mage?
I'm of the Separati, citizens who aren't mages. Mages are in charge and everyone knows it. But a wealthy merchant can have an easy life. At the low end, people just try to stay out of slavery. My father was a tailor. I joined the army after the Imperial slaves drove him under.
How did slaves drive your family out of business?
My father made shirts, aprons, that kind of thing. Nothing fancy. One of the magisters had a pet project to prevent the poor from dying of cold in the winter. Nice, right? He had Imperial slaves making simple peasant clothes and selling them for almost nothing. That magister's nice idea put out slave-made clothes at prices my father couldn't match.
It's difficult to compete with someone who doesn't get paid.
That's Tevinter. My father sold himself into slavery. He's one of the Servus Publicus, the Imperium-owned slaves now.
We'll talk later.
Stop bouncy. Inquisitor.
What's the current mood?
Obsequious.
What's the word out there?
They have heeded the call to power and are ready to raise arms at Chateau Crown de Gris.
As you were.
Inquisitor?
Inquisitor, it was amazing. Sorry, slow down. Your quartermaster outfitted me, and I got training to hunt the bandits near my home, in your name. I hired Voth here. Don't tell anyone, but he's a mage. A good one, though. Thank you for trusting me, your worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Good work. Keep with the training. We'll need every hand.
Yes. Yes, your worship. We'll do just that. Won't we, Voth? He doesn't speak, but he's thankful too. This is the start of something grand. I know it.
You were in Kirkwall when the champion was there.
I visited the Sabri clan. They'd lost their Hala. There was talk of an exchange.
That's elven stuff, all right. I heard there weren't any Dalish left there.
They left Kirkwall fast. Like anyone sensible.
Very well. Good day. day to you.
Buckles!
Any chance I could talk you out of that pet name? I mean, Buckles? Really?
Then back to Inky. Because I can't think of another one, alright? Alright.
About time.
You all right, sir?
Of course.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
I wasn't aware you and Roderick were acquainted.
He was hurt. Red inside from the Templar, but red outside from the Templar too. Needed help to walk. Limping, light, leaning on the young like old Pepe when the road was icy. He called me a fine young man. He said he was sorry for what he did to you.
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple. Pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough. He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric. Some of them are too loud. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Reese's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages. It makes them happy, or less afraid, or dreams again. Woke up shaking, stalking the ground for one who looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are. That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Like when I listen to Varric.
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker, daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. are dead and dark and done.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know? He is quiet behind the noise. The little bottle makes him shake, but he tests the chains.
I'd like to talk with you about the Inquisition.
I don't understand it. People talk like it's a person, but it's not even a thing. A dagger can be a way to let pain out, but even if it isn't, it's still a dagger. The Inquisition isn't real unless it has something real to make it. It's like a spirit.
Can you explain how your mind works?
Yes?
Walk me through the way you help someone.
I start by listening. I hear hurt, feel it fretting. Some you can solve by giving something, food, a blanket, sleep. Some are intangible, terrible tangles that catch on a crack, fixed, festering, and the person makes a pearl of pain. I shake it loose. No pearl, no pain. They can hope, they can heal.
Sometimes you say things that relate to other members of the Inquisition.
They remember me. Their eyes stick, some more. They want me to be. Varric is quiet inside. He pulls me more to hear, makes me a person, calls me kid, a friend. Solus, bright and sad, observes and accepts. Spirit self, seeing the soul, Solus, but somehow sorrows.
What do you sense when you focus on me?
You're too bright. Like counting birds against the sun. The mark makes you more, but past it, you reach across. Mindful, meaning. You put it through to this side, make it real here. And past that, the weight of all on you. All the hopes you carry, fears you fight. You are theirs. It must be very hard. I hope I help.
It must be sad, feeling everyone's pain all the time.
Why?
Isn't it?
No. I help. I find wounds and heal them. I salve, soothe, save. I see pain and make it better. How could I not be happy?
That makes total sense in so many ways.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius's son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught him.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No. I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
Are you certain you're not making him into someone he wasn't?
He occasionally neglected to bathe. Should I mention that in his eulogy?
Probably not.
He wasn't perfect, but he was a fine young man. I'll miss him. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas. Something you need?
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption, how we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hossberg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. And the guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
You mean you fought with him?
I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have pride.
Was it hard being away from him?
It was hard not having a patron, yes. I'm not exactly built to fit in. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave. The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
Far be it for me to suggest a training adjustment.
My dear, did you need me for something?
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
You must have an opinion of the Templars after living so long in the Circle.
Having opinions about Templars, my dear, is exactly like having opinions about mages or Navarrans or men. I have known some who were impossible to endure and some who were utterly charming. I have suffered insults at the hands of those in the armor, but no more than I endured from nobles or tradesmen in Val-Royal. Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool, skilled at keeping more unpleasant elements at bay.
If the Circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The Circle is an idea, my dear, and an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
Inquisitor.
Your worship. My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Winter.
Is that a note of distaste I detect, Mother Giselle?
I admit his presence here makes me uncomfortable, Inquisitor, but my feelings are of no importance. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas, out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Just what kind of meeting do they have in mind?
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from SkyHold, but not in Tevinter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
I'd be worried too if my son ran off to join some gauche foreigners on a crusade.
So would I. Although I suspect there's more to it than either of us understands.
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
They don't want Dorian to know? That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy.
That did occur to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case. But if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
I'll see what I can do.
Bless you, Inquisitor. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I shall pray for your success, and the young man's happiness. That's all we can hope for, is it not?
guess we can do that. I mean, why not? This is the Companions Part 2, right?
I asked Mother Giselle, and she said you're wrong.
Probably. Does it matter? They're just stories.
We fought demons. They're real.
And they died. The Maker doesn't die. He doesn't do anything.
And that means he's real, and old gods aren't.
Go talk to Giselle again. I don't understand this shit.
I've got a minute if you need something.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Thank, Varric.
No problem. I've got a minute if you need something.
I want to know more about Red Lyrium.
I'll tell you what I can.
What could the Templars want with it?
In Kirkwall, just having the Lyrium idol made Knight Commander Meredith impossibly strong. Before it turned her into a Lyrium statue, anyway. Maybe they thought the power was worth it, or maybe they didn't know the consequences.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject. Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
I want to know more about Red Lyrium.
I'll tell you what I can.
I've seen it infect people like a disease and turn them to lyrium. How can it do that?
That's a good question. To tell the truth, we don't really know what that shit can do to a person. And I don't want to find out.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Complete. Well, how about that?
Here to help, Inquisitor.
Now you know that's not right for me to trick somebody. I'm gonna pull him there. I want to tell him, and then I'm gonna convince him to go there, because that's not fair to sit there and trick somebody.
Yes?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
You may see the Countess Lutetia in the halls. A lovely woman, but her conversations tend towards the unusual. She's the patron of Orlay's greatest naturalists. The Countess's particular passion is collecting butterflies.
That doesn't sound unusual.
She goes into great detail about preserving them. It seems to involve large amounts of chemicals and pins.
Again, thank you guys for coming to the stream. I appreciate each and every one of you. Be sure to hit the follow button. If you're joining me on YouTube after the stream, thank you for also joining up. Feel free to leave a comment, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe to my channel, as I will bring you more in-game content, not only from this game, but from other games that I do play. Enchantress seed accessory too. What is this stuff? What is these accessories? That is seriously, like, irking me right now. Good thing I didn't go send the assassins after her. Excuse me.
All right.
Trying to see what else is open before we take Dorian. Ooh, that's a DLC. We will not be getting to this till after the main storyline. This one is, well, my stomach's killing me. I think I might have eaten something poisonous. It's not hurt me too bad. I know there's something in there that shouldn't be in there. So, if you guys hear me all of a sudden saying, excuse me, I gotta go, I'll be back in a little bit, you probably know I'm about to get rid of whatever it is. So, just let you guys know that in highly advance.
Let us begin.
I had to get our elven root supply back up.
Let's see what we have.
And there we go. Give me just a few minutes. I'm gonna play some music. Hopefully that can help out why I am gone. I do apologize for my actions in advance, but I have to go take care of this. This is hurting. So here you go. Thank you guys for waiting. I do truly apologize for my interactions, but I'm sorry. When you got something toxic in your system, that's all I'm gonna say. And it has to go. Anyway, Dorian to the hinterlands right after we talk to him, because I do not find it fair to trick this man into meeting his parents. A lot of stuff can go totally wrong. What in the world is that seat accessory? That is... Oh my Jesus. Oh. That's a nasty blade. That is a very frightening tale. Where are you, Cole? Yeah, you got the Vixen's defense, so... What is that? Okay, accessories. 20 healing bonus. Excuse me? We're gonna put on that belt of healing, because who's this? Oh, it's from Varric. Okay. Well, you get a free point, bro. I'm looking at everything here. Nope, that ain't happening. My nose is tickling me like no other. What is these? This is really confusing. I mean, like, to beyond no end. Like, these accessories and stuff. And that, it doesn't even give an explanation of what it is. Or what it does. That. I might actually put that on my staff to make it look like I'm attacking with daggers. That's a 5 hitter. That's a 4 hitter. That's a good one too. 5% extra damage for each enemy within 8 meters. That would be good on Cassandra. Whenever I max out her stuff. That would be really good to put on her, that would go on her weapon, right? This is terrible. I mean, you read the first part and you're like, ooh, 20% damage bonus. And then you look at the second part and that's where it literally takes a fist and pumps you with it without Vaseline or any kind of things. It's just like, oh, you could dish out 20% more bonus, but everything else can beat the living crap out of you so easily. 200% damage from all sources? Are you kidding me? That's like asking for death. Let's see, cast fear on the hit. Okay, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I can change my suit color with that. These are some, oh, I didn't know I had that much leather. Or Splendor weed. Okay. That's the split dagger, yeah. What about armor? I think I got a battle mage coat. Battle mage armor. It's only tier 2. They said tier 3 is like supposedly the all around. There's the armor and there's the legs. That's the regular one. They're talking about the superior battle mage armor. Either superior or refined. But I have a feeling that my skin that stocks is much better than that. I'm just saying. I mean, don't kill the messenger. Yeah, let's go talk to Dorian. Let's save first too, because I don't know how he's gonna react to this. It's been years. Hey, they're good looking.
You seem very interested in my opinions.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
You know, I want to say it could be a Venatori plot, but I'm trying to do this the right way. Let him know and kind of talk him into it to make it like his own decision of him going to sea, but
That would be hard to do while I stood there.
He expects me to travel with Mother Giselle, although Maker knows why he'd think I would. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
I think you should meet with this retainer. Find out what your family wants.
I didn't ask what you thought, did I? That was unworthy, I apologize. There'd be no harm in hearing what this man of my father's has to say. If I don't like it, however, I want to leave.
Your parents are reaching out to you. Doesn't that mean something?
Only that they're trying to choke me. Don't mind me. Let's see what comes of this.
You know what? Let's say if I'm just gonna be me and Darian. If shit happens, I think we two can handle ourselves. No, I'm gonna take my girlfriend there too. But yeah, take my girlfriend there. That's right, I said it. Girlfriend. She's silly, she's kooky. People don't like her tricks. They don't like her tactics. But I do. I find it fascinating and very intriguing and exotic. And the way she just manhandles. Even when you try to manhandle her, it's like two dominants like wrestling each other. Never mind. You wouldn't understand that. Another adult pun. If you kids don't understand that, even if you are over 18, I suggest you ask your parents or go look it up on Google. I'm pretty sure the internet doesn't have a reasonable explanation of it since they're all technological and crap. Let's go, YouTube.
Please, son, say nothing. Let the dreams just... I will love...
Leave us in this house. I'm pretty sure I think I left last time, so. Yep, I did. I take that. Ouch. Ouch. I take this obsidian, and this. That's it. Stay. I need that.
Of course.
I didn't read the book. I was pretty sure I read the book the first time I came through here. Before we go any farther, let's save, because I don't know what's going to happen here. I activate my time power in case something goes stupid.
Good day.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to SkyHold and be seen with the Dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
I should leave you to work this out.
Oh, no, you don't. I want a witness. I want someone to hear the truth.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
I'll need you to explain that.
Did I stutter? Men and the company thereof, as in sex. Surely you've heard of it.
You've never been with a woman? Or wanted to?
Allow me to say, women are fine creatures. You, for instance, are amazing above all others. They're just not for me. That's not so beyond belief, is it?
This display is uncalled for.
No, it is called for. You called for it by luring me here.
This is not what I wanted.
I'm never what you wanted, Father. Or had you forgotten?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then?
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
Your father might be here to reach out. You could give him a chance.
Let's just go.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. For your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
Wow, that was very intense. I did not know the stream was going to turn out like that, but I did warn you guys. I didn't know I had lesbians going and women dressing being men in armor and gay stuff happening. I didn't know. I'm not really sorry. I did warn you guys. I just didn't know. Anyway, yeah.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I think you led me on, actually.
Ah, the flirting. You're a remarkable woman, Inquisitor. I mean that in the best way. In another life, I meant no offense. I'll desist if you prefer.
Desist? Don't you dare.
I stand so instructed. At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Oh. I'd like to hear what these rumors are, exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them?
See. I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well, that's
you know
something.
You did wrong.
She didn't get to you, did she?
No. It takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Why should it bother me? Everyone's talking about the Inquisition.
That's good. I'd hate to think I brought you any grief. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here.
Don't
speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me. Fancy meeting you here.
I should go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the good.
Inquisitor?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
guys. I think that's everybody for right now. The next stream will be traveling out somewhere. I don't know where exactly. Might be a chance I might either continue on with the storyline, or I may go and finish up the excuse me, the areas areas that are open for right now. So again, I thank you guys for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. Be sure to hit that follow button, and oh god, I don't know why I'm really feeling down. Anyway, thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I am gonna go tend to myself and try to get better here. Be sure to hit that follow button. Be sure to hit your notification to be notified whenever I decide to come on stream. And as for you guys on YouTube, since you'll be watching me after the stream and you know that I'm not here, but I do have words to say to you, I do appreciate you guys just as well. So be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel, as I will be bringing you more in-game content, not only from Dragon Age Inquisition, but other games I do play. There are other games I play besides this, as you will probably be able to see that on my channel. So, on that note, oh god, I'm so out of it. Anyway, on that note, guys, I want you to be happy, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, don't give up on your dreams, no matter if you get sick or anything like that. I have no idea why I'm giving that advice, but anyway, thank you guys for coming. Appreciate each and every one of you. We will continue Vanessa Vixen Violet's story on the next stream, so I will see you guys next stream. So stay platinum, and bye bye.